All right, episode number 2. In our own very first episode, we dive into all about CTA. I will drop the link right here for you. In today's talk, let's briefly talk about Hyperforce and how it can navigate the GCC's digital future. If you haven't heard the chance to connect before, here's a quick introduction about myself. I'm Tuan Abdeen, a Salesforce certified technical architect. Today, my focus will predominantly be on this region, the GCC, but the insights I'll be sharing are broadly applicable to other regions as well. So let's dive in. Before we get into Hyperforce, let's first take a step back and understand the lay of the land, our surroundings. As you may know, the GCC, the Gulf, is made of 6 major countries. While they generally align with the international data regulations like GDPR, each country has its own specific data protection laws in place. As an example, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has the largest population in the GCC with approximately 35 million people. Around 1/3 of the population consists of expats. They got the strongest economy in the region, contributing roughly 60% of the GCC's total economy. And they has its own data protection laws and data privacy laws set by the KSA government. But when it comes to UAE, we have a population of 10 million, with only about 10% being the UAE nationals. And we have our own personal data protection law and DIC data protection regulations in place for businesses, which are set by the UAE authorities. So understanding this regulatory environment is key to navigate digital business transformation in this region. In fact, GCC nations are actively pursuing ambitious digital transformation goals, such as the UAE Vision of 2031 and the Saudi Vision of 2030, to foster innovation and drive economic diversification. Without further ado, let's begin with an introduction to Hyperforce. So what is Hyperforce? Hyperforce is Salesforce's next generation cloud infrastructure designed to run public cloud platforms such as AWS, Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, and Alibaba Cloud, among others. Hyperforce enables greater scalability to support growing business needs. It enhances security and compliance across global regions, high availability and reliability, flexible data residency options. This infrastructure allows you to deploy Salesforce cloud solutions, including our sales, service, experience cloud, industries, and many more, with more control and flexibility. As of today, Hyperforce is live in 17 countries and in 19 regions, providing our customers with choices for data localization and residency. And if you are not aware, Hyperforce went live in the UAE in late 2023 and coming soon to KSA through our partnership with AWS. Hyperforce is expected to launch in Saudi Arabia this year, of course, subject to safe harbor. So what is the key difference between our first-party infrastructure and Hyperforce? When comparing Salesforce's traditional first-party infrastructure to Hyperforce, the biggest shift lies in the evolution of the data center model. Instead of managing our own physical infrastructure, Salesforce now runs in services on public cloud providers like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure. The shift allows us to leverage the scalability, the security, and the global reach of these cloud platforms. As a result, Salesforce can now more focus on embracing our Customer 360 product suite rather than maintaining the underlying infrastructure itself. Hyperforce is a gateway for innovation. So why it matters for our customers? Whenever I speak with my customers, I highlight these 5 benefits and considerations for Hyperforce. Number 1, data localization, meeting their regional requirements. Many enterprises in the Middle East prioritize data localization due to regulatory and security concerns. Traditionally, these large organizations preferred keeping their data on-premise or under their desks, believing it to be the safest option. This has historically made SaaS adoption challenging. But with Hyperforce, customers can now choose their preferred data center location. But note, as a caveat, while they can select the location, they cannot choose the public cloud vendor. But this provides that greater flexibility and control over local data storage and processing. This capability makes Salesforce a viable choice for regulated industries that require strict data residency and compliance control. Number 2, scalability. Hyperforce is designed for growth. Hyperforce leverages public cloud infrastructure, enabling customers to architect with flexibility and scale in mind. Organizations can tap into cloud resources on demand, ensuring high performance and seamless expansion. Number three, Hyperforce is secure by default. Data encryption at rest and transit ensures high level of protection. Hyperforce also follows a zero trust security model, enforcing strict access control and minimizing risks. Fourthly, compliance, meeting global and local privacy standards. Hyperforce provides comprehensive privacy and compliance frameworks to meet regional data protection laws and regulations. This is especially crucial for businesses operating in highly regulated industries such as fins, healthcare, and government sectors. And last but not least, the agility and innovation, the faster, more efficient operations. With Hyperforce enhances business agility by enabling seamless updates with zero time downtime. It also speeds up development and testing with features like quick clone, quick create, allowing instantaneous environment setup and continuous innovation. To make the most of our time, let's deep dive into two key areas today: data residency and security. Hyperforce today enabling data residency with localization. Hyperforce provides enhanced data residency, allowing businesses to localize their database on regulatory and compliance needs. Now you can co-locate your Salesforce applications with clouds alongside with other enterprise applications within the same region or location. With our first party infrastructure, setting up a new localized data center took approximately 2 years per location. As of today, we have only 11 first party data centers across 5 countries. But with Hyperforce is already live in 17 countries, operating across 57 availability zones and expanding rapidly. But on 100% renewable energy, Hyperforce is net zero, supporting our commitment to a sustainable, cleaner, greener tomorrow, and reinforcing Salesforce as a trusted enterprise for environmental responsibilities. Trust is our number one value, and security remains at the forefront of everything we do. Hyperforce is secure by default, integrating industry-leading security features, including end-to-end encryption, whether it's data in transit is encrypted within our Salesforce services or data at rest is encrypted at the disk level. With zero trust principles, implementing just-in-time access and no implied access, ensuring strict security policies. And least privilege controls, enforcing with strong authentication and authorization mechanism, and enhanced encrypt options. Customers can further enhance security with shield encryption and bring your own key for org level or tenant level encryption. To wrap this up, as highlighted before, the highly regulated industries such as healthcare, public sector, fins, telco have long posed challenges due to strict data localization requirements, particularly in this region. In the past, data residency laws and regulations limited our ability to serve certain industries. With Hyperforce, we have overcome these barriers, enabling more organizations to leverage Salesforce's industries and other cloud solutions while meeting their compliance needs. And this is just the beginning. Salesforce remains committed to continuous innovation in this space. And that's all, folks. Thanks again for watching, and I hope this topic again and episode was insightful. Before we sign off, let me know your thoughts in the comments and what topics do you want to hear next. And do not forget to subscribe and so that you will never ever miss an episode. Ciao until next time. Thank you.